What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black. It's STEVEE the Black. I'm back, and man, let me tell you something. I am ticked off right now. I am ticked off that these playoffs. I don't even know where to begin. So let me just start off by reminding people my team is the Philadelphia 76ers. Okay. But my favorite player is Steph Curry. Steph Curry is the reason I started watching basketball, because before I just thought basketball was too boring to watch. And the Sixers were, trash. I'm admit it, so I didn't watch, The only time I really watched basketball was on Christmas Day, and that was it. That was it. That was the only time. But then I saw this man, Steph Curry, and I just fell in love with the game. But enough of that. The reason why I'm upset is because I just got finished watching the Rockets and Warriors game, and I'm just so upset. The Warriors had two chances to tie that game up. First, KD had a great look, and he missed a shot. And then Curry, he didn't have a great look, but it's a shot he can make because he's the greatest shooter of all time. And yet, for whatever reason, he just doesn't show up in the playoffs. He just doesn't. I don't know what it... I know the defenses get better, defenses get tighter, palms get sweatier, as Stephen A says, but you're supposed to be the greatest shooter of all time, man. Like, these numbers you're putting up are not acceptable. They're just not. And for KD, look, man, the Warriors are not playing Warriors basketball. They're not. They're just saying, here, KD, you're the best player on this team. Take me there. Take me there. And that's just maybe in the clutch time, yeah, you go to him, but you don't go to him the whole game. I mean, because Steph and Clay, they just don't ever show up. Now, I will say this. I don't think the Warriors are going to lose Game 5. I think they know, because all the Rockets have the momentum right now, they know that if they don't show up and they lose to Houston at Golden State at home, and Golden State loses at home, going with Game 6 going back to Houston, they're going to lose this series. They're going to lose this series. So I expect the Klay Thompson game, because every series Klay Thompson has a game. I think this started back in like 2016 or 2017, the year the Warriors went 73-9. Klay always has a game in the playoffs. I expect that to be Game 5. And then Steph Curry, who started off the game amazing, just was trash the rest of the game pretty much. And yeah, he made it interesting in like midway through the fourth quarter, but then again he just started missing wide open threes. I just don't get it. I thought the contacts were supposed to make him better, but it seemed to me he's getting worse. So I think the Warriors will show up. I think they win Game 5, and then we'll see what happens with Game 6. All these games have been close, so I don't expect a blowout, but I expect the Klay game, because there's always a Klay game. Now, onto my team, the 76ers. What I saw yesterday, or what was Sunday, that was just... I said that if we could not let the Raptors win Game 4 with them having momentum going back, and Kawhi Leonard, man, oh my God. There's nothing we can do about this brother. He's just scored everything. He could put a blindfold on, and that man will still be hitting shots. Like, can y'all, like, they're just going in. They're just going in. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. And so, Jimmy Butler is the reason why we're tied 2-2. Now, Joel Embiid did have Game 3. Jimmy Butler had Game 2. But he is the reason why, man. And I'm just so afraid that this series, that if we lose, that this man is going to be like, I just can't deal with this. You two, you being Joel Embiid, who for every other game is getting sick for whatever reason, and Ben Simmons, who's just trash in the playoffs. Like, I'm afraid that man's going to leave, because he is the heart and soul of this team. Joel Embiid is the best player, and he's the number one option, but Jimmy Butler is the heart of this team. He's the Draymond Green. He's what keeps this core together, man. He's telling Ben Simmons, be aggressive, attack. He's telling Joel Embiid, shoot the ball. Like, he's the one orchestrating everything, man. And I just hope we can win. I think it's the game tomorrow. I think I guess technically today because it's 12. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah. So I hope they win today. We go back to Philly up 3-2, and then, maybe we can close it out. But I don't know. Oh, and let me just say one more thing, and then I'm gonna close it out. And I must seem like a hater for this, but I'll gladly have this discussion with you in the comment section down below. I just don't. James Harden is a phenomenal player. He is, but I just don't respect him, or rather, I don't respect his game. He and Russell Westbrook, I just don't respect their game, bro. They're both phenomenal players, great players. I just don't respect their game. I don't. Because Russell Westbrook is a stat stuffer. He's always going at the triple doubles, but look at him. He's always getting bounced out in the first round. At least ever since KD left. But he's just a stat stuffer. He just goes after the triple doubles. Everyone knows, and they're just like, yo, give him the ball. They're just helping him. He's a stat stuffer. And James Harden, that man, all he does is shoot threes and flops. All he does is shoot, and the refs eat it up, bro. Like, I sit there and I'm like, bro, that's a flop. What are you doing? Stop giving these men these calls, man. I just don't respect it. I don't respect people who flop. I know flopping is a part of the game, but that man just overdoes it, and the refs just let him get away with it. Why? I don't know. Like, he goes like his stat today from 3 line was 6 for 17. But he gets to the free throw line so much, and he's a great free throw shooter. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't respect that game, bro. I just don't. You flop and manipulate the refs and the rules. It just gets on my nerves, and I can't respect that game. I'm sorry. Steph Curry doesn't have to do that. LeBron James doesn't have to do that. Kevin Durant doesn't have to do that. They're just great players. But James Harden, he has to flop. That's what he does, right? I just can't respect that. He flops and he manipulates the ref, and they let him do it. And it just ticks me off when I see that man at the free throw line, because I know, number one, he's gonna make it. Number two, I'm just like, I just can't respect that, bro. Like, I respect him. He's a great player. I just don't respect this game. I just don't, bro. I that makes me mad, bro. It really does. So I expect the Warriors to win Game 5, and I just pray that the Sixers win Game 5 in Toronto. Like, that's gonna be a hostile crowd, Kawhi and them. Kawhi is gonna show up. It's a matter of, is anyone else gonna show up? Is Kyle Lowry gonna show up? Is Siakam gonna show up? Is Van Fleet gonna show up? Is Gasol gonna show up? Like, this has been a great series, 2-2. And I personally must say, I am enjoying the demise of the Celtics. That's just beautiful to watch. I'm just saying, like, Kyrie he just hasn't been great in these playoffs, and the Celtics are suffering, and I love it. And now you get a taste of what we endured last year from them. So it's beautiful. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. I just had to vent and get that out because it's so sickening that my team that I root for, the Philadelphia 76ers, and my favorite player, Steph Curry, they're just, I don't know what they're doing, man, but I expect different results, man. I really do, because both teams are great. We're talking about one of the greatest teams assembled of all time, and the Golden State Warriors, with the greatest shooter ever, the greatest backcourt ever, possibly the greatest player today right now, replacing LeBron James. And then we're talking about a very talented 76ers starting 5, with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, who for whatever reason just missed so many open threes. I don't know why. JJ Redick is whatever. Ben Simmons, bro, I'm not playing, man. That man need to get a jump shot. He need to be like Sean Livingston. He need to be like, he need to, I don't know what he need to do, but he need to get a jump shot, bro, because it's getting ridiculous. Or otherwise they need to treat him like they do in Milwaukee with Greek Freak, and just put shooters around him and maybe trade Embiid. Embiid needs to get in shape. He need to do a lot of work. Oh my God. It's getting old. But anyway, I just wanted to vent. That's about it. So till next time, I'm ready for the Eagles season now because I'm getting sick of this. I'm not giving up, but I'm just like, bro, something better happen, Brand. Like for real, for real. Anyway, that's about it. Till next time, peace out, guys.